First up, Brian, who is better positioned for long-term success? Zion Williamson in New Orleans or R.J. Barrett in New York?
Long-term is important because I think R.J. may have a better rookie year because I just think he's going to get played a lot and score a lot on maybe a not-so-good team. Long-term, Zion's one of the most exciting prospects since I've been paying attention to the NBA. And I'm going to stick with that.
What if in a year a healthy Kevin Durant comes back and is playing with R.J. Barrett? Go.
It hurts R.J. Barrett.
Oh, you think so? If
Yeah,
that happens?
I think it hurts R.J. Barrett because I think R.J. Barrett is a guy that needs the ball in his hands to be effective. I watched him at Duke, and when Zion went out, his numbers went up tremendously. I think he was almost averaging a triple-double. So if Kevin Durant comes back, I think it hurts R.J. Barrett more so than helps him.
Interesting. Now, we, of course, don't know where Kevin Durant will sign. Kevin Durant could be on a totally different team, but he could be playing with R.J., and that's part of the game. All right, second, the Warriors playing the long game here. This is amazing. They traded 2 second-round picks to the Pelicans, moving into the 39th pick, right? So they could draft a guy named Alen Smailagić. Now, why is this important? He played for their G League affiliate team this year. The Warriors even held him out of the G League showcase to prevent other teams and scouts from seeing him.
They were stashing him.
I mean, but they were stashing him in America.
On their own team.
On their own team, and have had their coaches working with him.
And Santa Cruz is a lovely place to visit any time of the year.
Santa Cruz, California. I mean, this is kind of, I mean, can you, I read this and I was like, wait, can you do this?
I've never heard of this before, and it is a classic example of a team trying to find an edge. Every single day.
Light years.
Good job.
Thank you.
Every single day. Every good teams are looking for edges. This is an example. Maybe he'll be a good player. Maybe he won't be, but they feel like they had something.
Shout out to Bob Myers.
Right?
I mean, he knows the ins and outs of it. And I think that's one of the advantages of being a former agent. You know how to do those type of things. And I think shout out to Bob Myers for doing that. Obviously, they see great potential in this guy. They just
and the kid for going along with it.
Yeah.
Because he's like,
but you know you're going to end up with the Warriors.
Right, and then also shout out to Golden State for being loyal and holding it and sticking to their word.
Sticking to it and trading to get him.
Absolutely,
all that stuff.
because you know a lot of people.
Thought someone else
it's untrustworthy business.
never seen that. Gee, I wonder what that's about. Anyway, over under 15 games played for the Sixers' first pick. This seems like a mean question to ask, Perk, but let me say, since the Sixers started the process in 2013.
Oh, no.
Take a look at total games played. Michael Carter-Williams, fine. He played 70. Joel Embiid, 0. Jahlil Okafor, 53. Ben Simmons, 0. Markelle Fultz, 14. So do you think this year's pick, Matisse Thybulle, defensive specialist, will top the 15 mark?
He has to top 15. I don't know how much he's going to play for them because they may be loaded and we're going for a championship. He may be a developmental player, but he's got to play 15. By the way, their first round pick last year, barely got on the court. So hopefully this year he will get some time as well.
I'm starting to believe. Listen, we always say something. We always talking about the Drake curse.
Yeah.
Is it a Meek Mill's curse over there? I'm just asking. I mean, is it a Meek Mill's curse over there? But I think I give it the over. I think he played more than 15 games.
All right.
Sure. I really like the kid.
I do too, and they're high on him. I think they said at their press conference, I don't know if it was Brett Brown or Elton, but he was saying, we expect him to try to crack that front lineup at some point.
Sure.
So there you go. And last but certainly not least, biggest fashion reach. This is my favorite jump ball question of the day. The Jedi robe out of Darius Garland or Keldon Johnson's blazer within a blazer. Look at this. He's got a blazer. You think that's what he's wearing up on stage, but no, people. He has a second blazer under the blazer.
It was a perfectly good blazer. It was stylish.
Lovely.
Why take off the perfectly good blazer?
Because then you have a blazer and a blazer. It's like a hat on a hat.
I think he must have had guarantees from 2 different teams.
Ooh.
And I think he decided
the
to
blue
wear
went with
one color
and
for
the
one.
white went with the other.
And then when he got drafted by the Nets, right?
No, I think it was the Warriors. I think.
The Warriors draft?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm thinking it's more so that he got 2 guaranteed from 2 teams, and that's why he took off his jacket.
Either way, I like the blazer over the top better. Okay, that's all I'm
I
gonna
do
say.
like the blazer over the top better. I think if you're going to do white on white, I don't know. I think Zion did it the right way. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that Zion did have that.
Right? That little tuxedo thing.
He went right out to the Hamptons right afterwards.
Right, exactly. All I'm saying, keep the first blazer on. You have to be kind of thin, though, because you're wearing a whole jacket and then a whole jacket on top of it.
But I like it, though. It was
good.
something different, though.
We're talking about it.
A blazer inside a blazer.